So, welcome to this makeshift podcast thing that we're doing right now. I'm Evan. This is my friend Chandler.
Howdy.
And we don't have a name for the podcast, right?
We're nameless.
We're nameless. Yeah, don't have
We're
anything.
we're an orphan podcast. Am
No
I gonna get us
name.
banned already?
Oh, probably. So now this podcast will just be about coming up with names for this podcast. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I mean, it's just a name, right?
Hopefully.
Names are easy.
There's all kinds of names.
Yeah.
Dude, they got Sorry, I have not used Zoom in like 5 years.
hmm
So I'm just seeing all these new features and shit.
Yeah, when I
Apparently,
was trying to set up, um, I couldn't find like how to work anything on here because I think it's been through like a few updates since I started back in like 2022. So I don't know.
oh,
Oh, oh,
hey,
where
all
are you
right, all right.
going? You're going all over the place.
All right, I'll mess around with this later.
Okay, okay.
We
I
gotta
like
come
your
up with
background
names.
though.
Oh, thank you. I didn't choose it.
I didn't choose.
I
I'm
don't,
in, yeah, I'm in my closet right now, and so I just blurred everything in the background.
that's fair. I'm in
Yeah.
some type of void, I guess.
It looks like an old-fashioned chalkboard, like in schools. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, 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 you're right.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Old fashioned, bro. Anyone over like 28 is gonna be like, fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. I think I had one of those like in school, so I'm like up there, I guess. I'm not really that old, but
I guess it is. I mean, by now, who knows? They probably use holograms, dude.
grams now. Remember when they would take out that old-fashioned like projector thing? Like it wasn't like
Yep.
one that's on the ceiling, but like they had to roll it out on a cart, right? And then they would put like a
You'd have like
piece of paper
that
on
like
the like
film on it,
yeah.
the translucent, so it would project on the board.
hmm
I remember that shit.
That was crazy.
I almost got one of those from a teacher, but I never took it. It was offered,
Wait, was this
but
offered to you?
yeah, well, one of my friends, she had bongos and like just a bunch of random junk. So he was like, "Can I take your bongos at the end of the year?" And she was like, "Sure." And I was like, "Can I take your projector?" And she was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I was
And
planning
I,
on getting rid of
and
that
I
thing anyways. Yeah.
and I never picked it up.
Ah, that's a shame.
I know there's so many things I could have done with it.
So many things. Like I don't know what you would do with it, but it would be something for sure. Yeah.
Anyways, we're getting off track. We're getting off
Yeah,
track
we're getting
already.
off track. Let's just find out how we're doing today. So, how are you? How are you doing on this fine
I'm doing
morning?
pretty. I'm doing pretty good. I had a nice toast and jam
Hmm,
brekkie. Uh,
nice.
haven't finished a Red Bull yet. I'm just running off adrenaline. But yeah, it's a Sunday morning. It's snowing. Well, it was snowing earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
Before we started, you mentioned you lost power.
Yeah, last night, dude, that was crazy because it wasn't even like it wasn't snowing that hard and the wind wasn't blowing too hard. Those are usually the things that knock out power for us.
hmm
But
Yeah.
it just yeah, it just went out. I don't know if someone hit a pole or what, but it was only like an hour or so. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So far, we've been lucky not to lose any power this winter. So that's cool. But yeah, it was snowing like crazy last night. The roads were
Are you
really
guys
bad.
like in town or are you kind of out in the boondocks?
So we're not like too far out in the boondocks. We're like on kind of like the outer layer of the town almost, kind of like on the skirt of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So we're not like too far from the town, but we're
It's not
close
too
enough where the water still tastes disgusting, so
bad.
gotta filter that.
Tastes like shit.
Mm, yeah.
How have you been this fine morning? Anything fun? Anything
Mm,
exciting?
just ate a like one of those breakfast burritos,
Ooh,
and had some coffee. But that's about it, really. I've just been looking forward to starting this and trying to figure it out. But yeah,
true,
I've
true
been doing
that.
pretty good. But
Not a burrito
anyways,
guy.
not a burrito guy.
I don't like the sausage.
Yeah, I think the one I had was like bacon or something, so it wasn't too bad.
I could do
Yeah.
bacon. I just had the like the bacon wake up wrap from Dunkin' the first time the other day. That's
Hmm.
pretty good.
Nice.
I liked it.
So, did you come up with any names while while, you had no power?
Yeah, I came up with a few.
Okay. Do you want to throw some out there, or do you want me to go first?
Oh, sure, I'll throw one out there.
Okay.
Um, well, first, just a classic, the Evan and Chandler show.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
classic. You get the point. Nothing special, but just it's easy.
Yeah, it's an easy one. It's safe, I would say, very safe.
Very
Um,
safe.
yeah.
What about you, Evan? Let's step out of our safe zone. What's a good one you got?
Step out. Okay. Well, I mean, I've mentioned this name to you before for like either like this rap group thing that we could have done, if you remember. Um, the Pasty Pastry Boys podcast. I think that still would do very well online.
Mm.
And I think you're just scared of the success that we would receive from it, but it's
It's
fine.
a little intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. The it's a pretty big load to take on.
Hmm. Yeah.
But that's certainly that's a good one. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's up there for sure, I would say. Um,
Okay, so another one that came to mind, uh, the roundabout. Kind of random,
yeah.
but I know you and I tend to talk in circles at each other a lot.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
a little goofy and also just kind of random.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I
Pretty
think
subtle.
is that like one word or two words? Roundabout. Is that one
Ah, we
word?
could stylize it. We'll
We can
figure that out.
we can stylize it. I mean,
Yes.
yeah. I can see that. I don't know like if like viewers would understand maybe they would. I feel like if it's
Yeah, who
explained in like
cares?
yeah, who cares about the viewers, right? You know, there's just people that watch it.
Yeah, what we don't care about our audience that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, we don't have anything to lose, so what's the
Yeah,
point?
exactly. See?
Yeah, starting off strong. Um, I had something similar to like the or the Evan and Chandler show, where it would be
Hmm.
just the Chan and Evan show or
Mm.
podcast or something like that. Kind of like a play on words a little bit, but not really because I would have to kind of stretch my name to fit like your like how you pronounce
Chin
it.
and Evan.
Yeah,
Sound
exactly.
like an Eminem rap.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it
I
could
like it
work.
though.
It could work.
I
It could
like it. I
work.
like it. Uh, the last like major one I really came up with is probably my favorite one I came up with, and that is Carrot Top and Goldilocks.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Thank you,
So
thank you.
yeah, Carrot Top and Goldilocks. Yeah, but there is like a person named Carrot Top, I think, that's pretty famous. And I feel like
Oh,
that might
we,
be
we
like
might we might be infringing.
yeah, there we might get a cease and desist or something like that for using the
Dang
name.
it. Well, I'm willing to fight
Yeah,
those legal battles.
for this podcast. Yeah, I haven't really come up with any names because coming up with names is hard, right? It's like really hard.
It is
And
hard.
so with like modern technology though, we could like go into AI and see if they can come up with names for us. You know what I mean? So let me try to figure out how I can do that.
Oh, oh, oh.
We could go
Like we could put
like,
in a prompt.
maybe. Let me look up like podcast names and see what comes up. Like a generator, one of those.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. I was gonna say it'd be funny if we could put like a prompt
Yep.
and
Okay,
write off.
so now it wants us to describe our podcast, right? Or our business.
Oh,
So
of course.
how would you do that? How
Well,
would
I
you
would
describe
say
things?
I would say we're very professional.
Okay.
Um, I mean, uh this is our first episode, so I would say like uh void.
Void. Good word. Good word.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, no, I'm this way. I'm sorry. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Um, Gosh, how else would you describe us?
W-
Goofy?
Goofy. Goofy's a good one. Maybe some people might find us not goofy, but who knows?
True, true. Well, we
True.
don't care about them, so.
Should we should we describe like characteristic traits of ourselves, like red hair, glasses,
Yes,
or
yes,
okay,
of course.
red
Uh,
hair,
Lanky, that would be a good one.
lanky. Yeah, very lanky.
Um, Mildly anxious.
Okay.
I think that would make a good word. Hungry. That's usually one that describes me and you, I'd say. I feel like we should throw in a screwball, just like a
A
random one.
screwball.
Yeah.
Just
Something
screwball.
that'll.
Like just put the word screwball in there.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, okay, there we go. Think that kind of is like the same as Goofy, but we could yeah, let's see what happens with this with all these characteristics.
Hopefully, it gives us something good.
Yeah, okay, so it wants us to do like either short, medium, long name. Do you want to go for long or you want to go
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
going for long. Okay. Styles, modern, professional, creative, funny.
Can we select all of them?
No, it's just we got to select one, I think. Yeah,
Okay. I guess funny would be the best out of those.
funny. Okay. Okay, so we got some ch options here. Okay. We got Goofy Red Ventures,
Okay.
Lanky Laughs Incorporated.
Oh, incorporated. That's very professional.
Yeah. Mildly Professional Services.
I like that one. I like that. Mildly professional.
Void of Seriousness.
That's pretty accurate.
Glasses and Giggles.
That makes you giggles. That have to
Yeah.
be glasses.
Yeah. Damn it. We got Lanky Laugh Lab.
I do like alliteration.
Yeah. There's a lot of red hair too. They just kind of stuck with that one.
They really like redheads.
Yeah. Like Goofy Red Innovations or Red Hair Ruckus. Ruckus is a good word.
I like that one. Red hair ruckus.
Okay, okay. These were some great names, great names. But I just don't feel like they really embody what this podcast is gonna be, hopefully, if
No,
it takes off.
I'm almost starting to think that AI might be lazy
Maybe. Or maybe
and just.
we're lazy and we're not giving it enough to work with. You know what I mean? Maybe
What do
we
you
are the
mean?
problem.
We gave them so many words and great
Yeah,
words.
but maybe it was too loose. Maybe we got to get more down and dirty with what like the podcast is about.
Well, then what's it about?
Well, I think we can come up with like topics once a week. It can be either serious or maybe silly topics, and then we just kind of discuss those topics, once a week. Um, so I don't know, like, what do you feel? What do you feel right now?
What time is it?
9:34.
9:34. I like it.
Like the name?
Yeah,
9:34 the podcast.
sure, why not?
Well, the problem with that, I feel like people are gonna expect like a podcast to show up at 9:34, like every
At
episode.
9:34. I
And
mean, that
is
could be our gimmick.
that could be our gimmick. But now it's 9:35 right now, so we kind of
Ah,
just missed
shit.
it.
Well,
We just missed it.
someone must have taken that then.
Yeah. Someone took that name.
They're on to the next ticket.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another problem because like if we do come up with a name, then we gotta like search to see who else has that name and then come up with a new name if they do.
Or steal the name and become more famous than them.
That always works out. That always works out
That
right.
always works. It's
Yeah,
true.
it doesn't matter who comes, like who does it first. It's just who's more popular, right? That's how it
Yeah,
works. Yeah. No, I like
exactly.
that idea. I like that. Maybe,
I
okay.
say, oh,
Yeah, you go first. You go
no, you
first.
go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't have anything. I was just
Oh,
saying
okay.
words.
I was gonna say, what if we just throw a few names out there and put it on like a poll or something and have the people vote.
Have the people that are non-existent vote. I like this.
Well, they're gonna watch this. Someone will watch this, you know?
Someone's gonna watch it. Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully.
even if it's just my mom, she'll vote,
Yeah, we could do
hopefully.
that. I think we need to agree on like a few names at least.
Yeah, we'll come up with like maybe 4 to 5
Okay, let me get my
and then
notes out.
see what
Uh,
people say.
I'm gonna put
We have
pod
friends.
names.
We'll force them to watch our podcast.
Well, yeah, they have to. I mean, like they have to be true
Yeah.
friends to watch this podcast. So,
We'll have them oh shit, what's the name of that movie? Where he has the eyes like Clockwork Orange, that's what it is.
never seen it.
But you know the I haven't either, but you know the scene where the guy's eyes are like peeled back.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
Yeah,
scene.
it'll be like that.
Okay.
But we'll be playing our podcast.
Yeah, we'll buy like a theater and like project it onto the big screen with like your teacher's projector, right? And then have
Yes,
everyone be forced to watch it.
it's
That's what
full
we will do.
circle.
Yeah, it all works out.
That's awesome.
Okay. Hmm. What was some good names in the past before
Well, like Sony, that seemed to work really well for them. That's
Sony?
pretty good. Yeah,
Sony
I guess that
Podcast.
was a pretty good name. It worked out.
Yeah, that is a good name. I was thinking, well, we could play it safe, right? We could have like the Evan and Chandler show. Like we could have that as an option, maybe safe is like a good one.
True.
Um, I just feel super strong about pasty pastries. Bros even. We could do that.
Pasty pastry
Bros. Wait,
bros.
or pasty pastry pros. Like the three P's. You know what I'm saying?
PPP. Oh, but and
PPP.
add podcast, then it's PPPP.
PPPP. Yeah.
That's a
I
lot of this.
yeah.
PP.
Yeah. That's a lot. It's great though, I think.
I like
So
it. I like it. What happens if we're not pasty anymore?
like we get a tan.
Yeah, or like one of those reverse Michael Jackson things.
Oh no. I hope not. Because that would get us canceled probably.
Well, it wouldn't be my fault. Well, or your fault.
I guess that's
It's a
true though.
it's a medical condition.
Yeah,
Imagine being like, "Oh, you have cancer. You're canceled. How dare you make fun of bald people?"
that's true. That's true. Okay. Okay, so we got pastry bro or pros. Have to have the three P's.
Pasty pastry pros pod.
Yeah. It's a mouthful, really. It's like almost like a tongue twister.
What about pasty pastry pals?
Ooh, that's better. Yep, that
Thank you. Thank
works.
you.
Yep, that works. Yep. And then for the third one, what would that be?
For a third name, well, I'm still very strong on Carrot Top and Goldilocks.
Yeah, but that cease and desist, man. Cease.
Oh, come
Uh,
on. Come on.
who's gonna know?
Yeah. Who's gonna
I
watch this?
I'll write it down and then put like a disclaimer, I guess, if I can, saying
We
like
may get sued.
we may get sued if this is used. Okay, this is some good stuff.
What about subject to change?
Like for the name, subject
Yeah,
to.
just in case we have to change it anytime.
Well, so if I were to well, I have to make like a YouTube account and throw this on there, right?
Yeah.
Like, then am I allowed to change the name? I think
Oh
so,
yeah.
right?
I would
Okay.
say so.
Okay. So I could put for right now subject to change and then throw it up on there. And
Yeah,
then
okay, yeah.
that could be like a temporary holder. Yeah, let me write
Subject
that down.
to change. Number one. Until we find a name.
Yeah. And then maybe we can have a fourth option being just subject to change. So then that's less work for us really. So they can
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
true. That's
yeah, and it's
true.
already easy to find because they already know where it is, when they look it up. So who knows? Yeah, I think this is all great. I think what we learned so far today is that AI really lets us down and doesn't really come
Oh,
up with great names
it's
to
pretty
use.
bad.
Because I'm pretty sure we just came up with all these on our own, really.
Yeah, we didn't take any of their suggestions.
No, it was terrible.
It's almost
Like,
like they just take the prompt that you give them and rearrange the words and then
that's
give you
what
that
it
answer
did.
back.
I mean, it did come up with like other words, but I'm pretty sure they were just like synonyms to the words that I like used. So, I don't think that really worked out at all. But I like, you know, with time, sure, AI can become like better, but right
Yeah,
now, it needs some
our
work, I
brains
would
are
say.
superior.
Yeah, they can't take over us yet. Too smart.
Try again tomorrow.
Try again tomorrow. I don't know how long these podcasts will be. Because I guess it just depends on the discussion and when it ends. So I guess
Yeah,
like when we find like an ending point. Um, but I think this might be a good place to stop for now because I think we got some good names out there. Got some
for
choices for
sure.
the people out there for the people,
The
to
people.
look at. Yeah, the people. Yeah, the people. So hopefully, I don't know how long this will take. We might have to like beg our friends to watch this and choose a name because, gotta have a name. A
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
gotta have a
You gotta
name.
have a name.
Yeah, because what am I supposed to say like every time I open? Like, welcome to the podcast? Yep, it's just a podcast.
Welcome.
I like the dance. We should trademark that actually.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh wait, you're standing? I thought you were
Yeah, I'm
sitting this whole
standing.
time.
You're on top of my cat tree.
Oh my God, I thought you were standing this whole time. That threw me off. I was like, how is he doing that? That's like a crazy trick.
Oh, dude, yeah. You can't even tell what I'm doing because everything's
I can't tell you.
everything's blacked out.
Oh no, that's bad. Okay, well, I think this is a good ending point. Thank you to anyone who decided to watch or listen to this ramble, shenanigans, just crazy stuff that we will do in the future. That would be cool too if you guys watch that. Um, but stay tuned. Maybe there's more coming.
Oh, there will be.
There will be more
According to,
topics.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
good stuff.
how many fish can you eat in one day?
I could probably do two.
That's it.
I mean, how big is the
How,
fish though?
let's say like a 10-point wide mouth bass. That means nothing to me, by the way.
Yeah, I don't,
I just
there's
made it
nothing
up.
coming to mind, but I heard bass and usually I think they're pretty big.
I
Maybe.
think so, yeah. I don't know shit
Yeah.
about fishing.
If it's that, probably one. I could only do one.
Damn, dude.
But that's for
Uh,
another time. That's for another
yeah, we'll discuss
episode. We
this.
can't go, that's a little spoil-less,
Can't give the
I
people too
guess.
much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
tease them. Gotta. All right. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anyways. Anyways. Well, thank you for joining me here, for helping me do this podcast.
Me?
Yeah, thank you
Oh,
for
well,
helping
well,
me
thank
do
you for
this.
inviting me.
I wouldn't be able to do this podcast by myself, I don't think.
Neither could I. I've tried
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's too hard
It is.
because it's like you're just talking to yourself really, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that.
Yeah, especially trying to come up with names.
Mm, yep, that would be hard. But anyways, now for the fifth ending of this podcast.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is a good place to stop.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna bye everybody for
Bye, people.
bye people.